Many call him the world's best player.
What is this? What is this? Queasy, Veno are trying to take it by force!
He's been a main character in some of Fortnite's greatest moments. Here are Venos' top 10 career moments. Coming off EU's most dominant FNCS win, he is confident.
You know me. You know me. You know me.
In FNCS Major 1, where he underperformed by his standard, with a 4th, he was still making epic plays.
They're not even going for high right now, they're going for this. Yeah, they'll find it onto Marius. That is huge.
At 8, we have this 1v2 from Major 2.
Look at that, 160 to the dome. Juriki forced to sit down, and then just the tracking is perfection.
Veno and his duo Queasy burst onto the scene with their dominant first day at FNCS Invitational.
They have the high ground, they drop down low. The game is theirs after they take down Bevy. That is game number 5, sealed up by Veno and Queasy.
The most solo eliminations with 17 elims. I'm sure that is even more now. How do you do it?
I'm the best player in the world.
I love it. I love the confidence.
In Chapter 2, Season 2, Veno won FNCS, and moments like this are why.
Lovely Veno, come on mate!
It's a 9 elim win.
And Aqua and Veno win game 3 of FNCS Grand Final. Smash out my brother.
Himself goes down to the storm. It's Veno and Aqua now. Another game. Do they just have EU in their grasp or their palms that big and heavy to claim the lives of many top players? Oh my god! Back to back, mate! Back to back. Oh my days.
But Aqua and Veno with back-to-back double-digit wins too.
At the Invitational, the world was in awe about how easily Veno racked up the elims in Fortnite's greatest lobby.
Every single time we're in that end game around 5th, 6th, in that first movie, it's like I'm almost guaranteed to look up towards height and see them up there. They have gotten it, it seems like, every single game. And it's not like it's just like a repeat of strategy. It's something different every single time. I beg to question, is anybody even like looking up in the skies for these guys at this point?
I think that that's just an attestament as well, though, to Queasy's IGLing capabilities and the fact that Veno himself can also kind of fulfill that role, even despite the fact that he's an insane fragger at the same time.
The FNCS All-Star was the biggest solo event in 2021, and the tournament came down to one last shot. It came down to a winner takes the tournament showdown in endgame. Unfortunately, Veno lost, but this put him on the world's radar and on his path to greatness.
Have to be Veno going for the win right now in order to catch up. He's going for Erkin as well. If he gets 3, that could be it. He's moving forward, forcing the placement. Tayson on all walls, but he sees everything through. Finds it. A big matchup. Tayson takes them all. The undisputed best solo player possibly in the entire world.
After narrowly missing out so many times before, Veno clinches his first FNCS championship with Aqua, leading the tournament in both damage dealt and eliminations.
Did we actually? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes, they just died!
Are you sure?
Yes! Yeah!
Oh my god, are you sure? Are you 100% sure? I'm down.
Yeah. I got it!
I got it as well.
Yes!
Oh, that's so clean.
I'd like to say thank you to everyone who believed in me. So thank you to my duo. Say thank you to Joe for full piecing tripping in the Cash Cup. Say thank you to Rabid for killing Tayson in game 11, or was it 10? Game 10 it was.
And thanks for everyone who didn't play good in day 2, because we didn't play that good either.
Yeah, we came 3rd still, pretty nasty.
While he was on the wrong end of it, greatness got him into what is probably the game's most iconic competitive moment since the World Cup.
Seal this deal! Why wait?
Bubble shield going out. He's trying to bait it. He's trying to bait the revive so that way Cammy might peek. Breaks through the wall.
Shot's gonna be fired! And they do it! Become Legends are on top!
Become Legends has officially managed to win the biggest fight of their careers. Cammy and Seti put it all on the table, and you know what? I absolutely respect
back. Queasy and Veno.
You may call it recency bias, but at number 1, it cannot be anything different than Queasy and Veno capping the most dominant FNCS win on the best region in Major 2.
And call EU a monarchy because we have 2 kings, game after game after game. It's Queasy and Venos.
We have ourselves an FNCS EU Grand Finals Duo Champions. It's official, it has happened, you guessed it, it's Queasy and Veno, your champions!